Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cozy Grove. It's day 92 and we're going to start with our cat lores. This is our new cat, the Eerie cat, and we're going to go ahead and put in the lore for, I think it was a spirit cat. Cobb salad, tofu, and deluxe greens, and that should get us the spirit cat. I do need to go talk to Postman Pat first because we got a quest item in the mail from Lillian. Again, she loves sending things in the mail. She just doesn't seem like the talking type. I guess she just prefers to write things down. So here we go. Hi, Scout. I wasn't entirely honest about how my last story ended. That protein folding proposal. I put everything I had into it. The more I thought about it, the more I knew that it could change the course of our research. Somehow I worked up the courage to slip it under my supervisor's door. A week passed. I was dying of curiosity. So one day I knocked on my supervisor's door and asked him in my smallest voice if he'd read my paper. He smiled. He said he had read it, and he was so impressed he was putting me on a special team. He scribbled something down, folded it in half, and handed it to me. Okay, and I'm guessing story of promise and heartbreak. I'm guessing this is what she was handed, so we gotta give it to her. Maybe? This is what we got in the mail. Let's just go talk to her and see what she has to say now. I know she has a quest. Lillian, how are we going? I wrote you another letter, Scout, but I cut it short. The end is a little repressed. Easy. Okay. Here is your note. This is the note my supervisor passed me. I'd know it anywhere. I was so proud when he told me that he was putting me on a special team. Finally, my hard work and ideas were getting me somewhere. I couldn't wait. I opened up his note right in front of him. Was his coffee order. You're on the special caffeination team. The whole office depends on you. Think you can handle that? He said it loudly. I heard chuckles from around the office. Maybe I said yes. Maybe I didn't say anything. I can't remember. I remember like it was yesterday. I folded the paper in half again and said thank you. And in that moment, I became smaller. That is extremely depressing. What in the world? Sounds like a scumbag. Okay. Now it makes a lot more sense. This is a tragedy. And that was the last bit of your recipe, at least. At least it's over with. You got it off your chest. All said and done. Now we can get back to the recipe. Or spell. Alright. Let's move on. Talk to Ben. I'm so sorry for that, Lillian. Yeah, so we have to get a few things for our other ghost as well. Oh, friend, these cats of mine, they've acquired a taste for rare fish. Uh-oh. Me, I never could afford the good stuff. Canned tuna, that was it. That's the same with my cats. When you've got 3 kids to feed, you don't buy halibut. But these cats, they won't eat common fish. No, sir, not good enough for them. Think you can help me? Okay, well, apparently we have some, and good thing I've been holding on to some legendary fish. You caught us some rare fish. Mitzi will be eating well tonight. Those are legendary fish, thank you very much. They will be eating very well. This is like lobster. You named one of the cats after your wife? The mama cat, specifically. I was about to name her 8-seat jacuzzi when I noticed something unusual. What a name. Okay. She has a cute little dot on her nose, just like my wife. My Mitzi was a bit like a cat, too. She always seemed like she had some wonderful secret that she wasn't quite ready to share. I have a feeling she went gold ages ago. Blech. That's half the reason I'm working overtime on my ascension, friend. I've been waiting so many years to see Mitzi again. But I need to finish our dream house first. Our family scratched out an okay living for ourselves, but it was 2 or 3 to a bed if you take my meaning. We were never comfortable. I want us to spend eternity together somewhere better. It just reminds me of like the caravan families that you see online. and how like they have, isn't there one with like 12 kids and their kids are like sleeping on the floor and everything because they just don't have space, but they live in this caravan. And I'm just like, ugh, that sounds miserable, as a child at least. Maybe they make it work, who knows? Who am I to judge? Okay, let's move on. Let's talk to Dahlia. I have no more stories to regale you with, young one. I am surrounded by my past mistakes. My very form reflects my failures. What beauty is left in a world where justice is forever out of reach? Well, I got you a golden dahlia. Can friendship bloom even on a battlefield? So this is what we got this from the King Barrows, right? A golden dahlia? The flower after which I was named. Wherever did you find such a precious object? From Barrows, the Emperor. Oh, that is unexpected. I've always loved my namesake flower, but it was not I who made it the symbol of our revolution. I know not who did. Huh, and the revolutionaries continued to use it even after my ousting. Thank you for the bittersweet memories, little comrade. I mean, obviously they just used the flower because it's the same as your name and you were the leader, I'm guessing. I was about to say, is her area not gonna light up? Okay. So, all that's left I think is Beatrice, because I'm pretty sure Archie didn't have a quest, but we'll have a quick look and talk to him as well and see how Brandon's going. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has said this to us before, so nothing new. Alright. Guess they're just still partying away, as usual. How are we going today, Beatrice? Well, my flowers are all boxed up. They need arranging before the collection's finished, though. Do you want to help me do the honors? Okay, we're not gonna be blind to this time. We're gonna find it. Last time it completely passed it a million times, I'm sure. So we gotta find some needle, thread, bone, and do that. So not a whole lot today. Look near a large vase on a plinth. So that's over near the king. So I'm guessing Dahlia will be really close to writing a letter to the king. I'm assuming maybe another quest or two, and she will give the letter to the king, and then we can keep progressing on a story. But he's really close, isn't he? We can't look at his hearts, I guess. I'm pretty sure he's like one heart off, so he's really close to passing. So just trying to find this needle. It's just really annoying because now his area is gonna unlit for now. It makes it more difficult to find things around here. Is this like something I've put down? Yeah, it is. We're just gonna pick that up. I can put that in my house now. I always think that I've found all of the random decorations that I've put on the ground, but I always end up finding more. Okay. It has to be over here, right? These are the vases, the vases, however you want to say it. Don't really know if there's a correct way, or if both are acceptable. It has to be somewhere here. It's only these three. I guess it could be this one too, but this one's extremely annoying because you can't exactly make the whole area transparent. Because I remember there was something like right here before and you couldn't even see it. But it doesn't seem to be there. Oh, this is extremely annoying. It does say behind something. Yeah, it does. We might have to get a hand with Charlotte. I don't imagine it would be down here. Okay, we're probably gonna have to ask Charlotte for a hand. Let's just keep looking for the thread. By a picnic table in the campground. There's a picnic table in a campground? Where would that be? Oh. This picnic table? Right in front of me? Ah, okay. I don't think I've ever noticed that was a picnic table. Nice. I heard it was close by a stone grill. So, is the stone grill still over here? I know it kind of moves around. There's one here. I think there might be another one with a fish on it, right? Behind. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, while we're here next to Charlotte, we'll ask her for a hand. Charlotte, I cannot find this needle. For the life of me, please help me. The tree and sand piles. So that's down on the beach. Pretty easy to go find that. And we need to remember to be on the lookout for the collection thing. Ah, okay. Probably like one area I didn't really look, but I don't know. That was kind of hard to see, even with it pointing to it. Alright, here you go, Valentina. Certainly the needle in the haystack there. I guess we're gonna wear a baseball jersey. Thank you. She sells clothes, doesn't she? I know she sells... Oh. I always forget that she sells some decorations. Alright, well, let's get this bone quickly, and then we just kind of gotta run around and try and find this collection pattern. And we gotta make sure we're picking up all these shells, because they could be new to the collections. They just keep spawning. I actually already handed in a ton of them earlier, so they might not be that new. We might have gotten most of them other than like the rare ones. Okay. Probably should also do this, but I want to look down here for this pattern first before we go do it. I do need to also collect these. I've been finding trees that I can move along and put down here now. Now that I know I can use the accordion to collect everything, I can have it all condensed. Easy. There you go. Ellison? Just a bunch of coins. Although our money has been dropping, I've just been like buying constantly from Mr. Kit, so I don't mind getting some money. Let's see, is this collection over here at all? No. Gotta try to, it's a bit small to see. So I feel like I probably could have passed it at some point and not noticed. Okay, well we got a flame for our dowsing rod, so let's go ahead and get this relic. Going over here. Where's the X? There it is. I think we're doing pretty well on our relic ash now that nobody's wanting 200 of it. But we still keep having to put it towards repairing our tools. Okay, where is this collection thing? I must have passed it or something. It's so difficult to find these for some reason. I don't know why. They just don't stand out as much as like the imp skull puzzle that pops up every day. But it's just probably me. It's just a me thing. Oh. Got a rock here. Easy. Okay. So, I think we've officially like kind of looked everywhere. And maybe up here? Definitely doesn't look like there's anything here. Maybe near Francesca then. Oh, we got a fire. Alright, where's this relic? Huh? We're getting closer? No, wrong way. There it is. I feel like it's a bit gimmicky sometimes, but for the most part, you can figure it out. This dowsing rod. There we go. 50 spirit wells. That's the reason I need to make sure I'm doing this. These achievements. Look at this. We'll still do more. We gotta really keep doing it. You can only do 3 a day too. So the next one's 100, and I assume this one's probably gonna be like 200 or something. So we gotta make sure we're doing these. And this one's as well. I gotta start feeding those imps. But yeah, look at our achievements. It's coming together. It's just some of those ones are gonna take us a while because we haven't really been working towards them at all. Okay, there it is. We found it. I was about to ask Charlotte too. I was like, I'm gonna give up any minute now. Okay. Hooray. Certification of completion. Let's go give this to Beatrice then. And a nice short day. Which is good because I need to go do the dishes actually. 100% on flowers, platinum. You know, just usual neglecting your responsibilities. That's adulthood. And no more combing the fields for irises and asters and rare off-book petunias. It feels, well, sort of weird, to be honest. 100% means everything, right? It means I've filled every available flower space there is. But I don't feel full, I feel the opposite. I didn't even like hunting for flowers, but my autopilot bear brain wouldn't let go. I have to keep telling myself there's nothing left. I'm done. Post-platinum depression. I know that feeling well. I'm a child, as if I know that feeling. Sounds complicated. Of course, I'm not really done. The flowers are just one piece of a much bigger set. When it comes to the top tier, the honey farms, I still have a long way to go. You know, it's funny, like, when someone's kind of like ranting, sometimes people don't really want to hear your own story. They consider that like selfish almost, don't they? Like when someone says something and you're like, oh yeah, I when this happened to me, I did this sort of thing. Like they almost take it as like you're undermining their problem. So I don't know, but I always try to relate to someone whenever they tell me something. So kind of interesting to be like, oh yeah, I know that feeling well, but I didn't pick that option. Maybe I'm thinking too into this. That does conclude all of our quest, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much caught up on everything. So I think we'll call that a day. I will do this last dowsing rod, don't you worry. So I hope that you enjoyed watching. I'll catch you next time. This has been yours truly, Mellfunction.